Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Rafi West. Um, I wanted to talk about, is and was the Super Bowl fixed? Is it ever fixed? I wanted to touch base on this a couple of Super Bowls ago, but I found an article one time. It was interesting. First, let me give you a disclaimer. I'm not into controversy, conspiracy theories, things like that. I'm really not into it. But sometimes you got to take a look at what's going on, And I found an article a while back that it was basically talking about the NFL right now. But any sport, I believe that, first of all, I believe that any sport could be fixed. I'm not saying it's fixed all throughout the regular season, but when it comes down to like championships, the article was interesting because it said it comes down to like storyline and profit sharing. So I found an article that says, in the NFL, I think I don't know how much it is, 32 owners share profits. So, and it's all about storyline, and right now, New England is like the the bad guys, and how many Super Bowl rings. So once I read this story, I said, well, let me see if it's true, and we're going to see about like storylines. So right now the storyline is like who has the most championships. So now they're tied with the Steelers. Like for example, last season I said, well, if this storyline is true, it was going to be Steelers and Cowboys in the Super Bowl. And then this season it would have been, you know, Cowboys against New England for the Super Bowl to see who has the most championships. And I guess I just find it interesting to toy around with the stories in my head of if it's fixed or not. Um, I'm not a enormous sports fan. Like I don't go out of my way to watch it. I think I watched maybe like 5 minutes of this game against the Rams. New England against the Rams, and I'm not even a huge favorite of any team. I used to like the Cowboys growing up. Then I kind of side with the Giants, so I'm not a New England hater either. I think they are fantastic. Um, and they do have a hell of a storyline, between Deflategate, between some players' troubles in the past to the legacy of Tom Brady, So, but I just find it interesting, So if you go off this storyline, New England, the Steelers have to get. So now I think New England and the Steelers have the same amount of Super Bowl championships. Does that mean the Steelers win next time or the Cowboys? To kind of even it up and continue the storyline going. The storyline in my head is basically, you remember Deflategate, Tom Brady's suspension, he came back, the win. Um, and we've all heard like big market teams. That's what there's more money. I remember when New England was playing Atlanta. There's more money in a New England win. Here they come back to win it. So some of the calls are questionable. And is it a coincidence also that in MLB it was Boston, New England against Los Angeles, and then in football it was New England against Los Angeles? Is there something going on with those markets? I don't know what we're going to see next. Are we going to see LeBron and the Los Angeles Lakers and also the Boston Celtics start to emerge? It just, remember, it's sports entertainment. And I think whatever brings maximum profit sometimes has to be thrown in there. as a possible setup. We've all heard throughout the years, and I'm sure there's been times where there's been setups in boxing and things like that. So um, I don't have any highlight clips to show. Like I said, I watched 5 minutes of the game. I don't know if there was big catches or controversial calls, but yeah. So it just makes you wonder: is it fixed sometimes? Like I said, I'm not a hater. Kudos to New England and whomever would have won. So even the time they were undefeated and the Giants beat them. So it just makes you wonder, were the Patriots supposed to lose last time against the Eagles? Maybe they weren't supposed to, and this was the payback, the New England win that they were supposed to have, a makeup for them. So what do you guys think? I mean, is sports fixed? Can it be fixed? Maybe through not throughout the regular season, but um, at championship time, perhaps. Um, I remember someone saying this was just a regular average person once said, wherever there's big money and humans involved, I guess meaning emotions, things can be fixed and scammed with. And that goes for everything, right? I mean, um, the stock market, I guess, could be played with. It has been played with. Cryptocurrency, of course, sports, the lottery, which is a theme a little bit here on my channel. So, can it fixed? Was it? Can it be fixed? Was it fixed? What do you guys think? It was just something I was thinking about. Like I said, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, pretty much at all. I just want to know, what you guys think. You know, I'm looking at my ears here. Some people say big ears, big brain. I've heard that. When you look back at presidents, is that a conspiracy? George Bush had big ears. Donald Trump, I think, has big ears. Obama, one of the biggest ears. Big ears, big brain. Oh, that means I might have a brain. I don't know. I'm looking at them here. Just thought about that as a conspiracy thing here, since we're talking about conspiracies and theories. Anyway, they're not that big, huh? They're normal. They don't stick out or anything. But yeah, what's up with that? What do you guys think? I just wanted your guys' take on it. All right, I need a haircut eventually. Big old mustache. Call me the Puerto Rican Burt Reynolds. I don't know if I agree with that. I think that's a conspiracy against me. All right, anyway, I will talk with you guys another time. Give me your thoughts on that. Please like and subscribe. This is just some random talk after uh, the big debacle of the LA Rams. All right, take care.